Okay, Mark, today we're going to talk about 3 home buying myths.
Okay, we're going to debunk some of those myths today.
Yes.
Also, we had fun with a Facebook post that you put on recently about household chores, what chores people hate to do the most. Some of your picks and our picks as well, so we're going to have fun with that.
Yeah. And then at the very end, I have my featured house of the week.
Okay, let's get started.
Yes.
All right, recently you put on Facebook, LinkedIn as well. The question was, what's the one household chore you wish you never had to do again? You got some interesting comments here.
Yeah.
Rhonda said laundry 1,000,000%, especially socks. Jody said clean. Eve said dust. Joanna said bathroom. Carol said everything. Everything. Okay. Another said mopping, dusting. All of it as I age.
Nothing about what I don't like. Nothing.
Okay. So down at there were only 2 guys that commented. One was, where was this here? Jonathan said all of them need a live-in housekeeper. At the very bottom was Bennett said the cat box. This was interesting. And you commented to Bennett, said me too.
I don't like doing the cat box.
Hold it. When was the last time you did the litter box?
When I was pregnant.
Right.
28 years ago. Was it longer than that?
The last time you were pregnant?
Anyways, I've convinced Mark that it was really bad for me as a pregnant person.
Right. So ever since then, and probably before then, every week, we've always had a cat.
Yeah.
Every week, I have to clean out the litter box.
Because it's bad for me.
Really?
I
don't think there are studies that...
Let me get to the real meat.
Okay.
The meat is, what do I hate to do the most?
Okay.
I want you to guess that.
My guess, and we have not talked about this, my guess is the dishwasher, emptying the dishwasher.
Yeah, and
am I right?
I just started it knowing that you will empty it for me.
Here's her ploy. You were in the kitchen. She said, Mark, can you help me with the dishwasher? And I know what she's doing. So I said, sure. Every time. For how many years? 35,000 years.
Walk away.
I start the dishwasher and emptying the dishwasher, and then all of a sudden she's gone. And I do it all by myself every time.
And he never complains.
Right.
I never really knew if I bugged you or not.
Okay. What do you think mine is?
I guess I was going to say the cat box.
No, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah,
it's making the bed.
Oh, you suck at making the bed.
Well, here's why I suck at making the bed is because, and you guys can understand this, there are so many freaking pillows on the bed. It's like a puzzle trying to put that bed back together.
I'm not as bad as most of my friends.
Okay, or your sister.
Or my sister, oh my gosh.
Your sister in California, we were just out there, and we were staying out there. You have maybe a dozen pillows on the bed. I don't know what order she has at least 30 or 40 pillows.
You get lost.
So much so that when you're clearing the pillows out from the bed, they're stacked almost to the ceiling.
Yeah, I know. He is not exaggerating.
So it is a puzzle for guys how to do that. And why do women do that?
I don't know.
What is it with pillows?
It's a romantic gesture. I don't know.
I would do away with pillows. Okay. Interesting. So, let us know what your household chore
least
favorite to do and you'd hate to do and would like to never do again. Yeah. So let us know. All right. So now we're going to get into the 3 myths of home buying.
Right.
This is something came down that you don't necessarily agree with, do you?
Yeah, right. But lots of things depend on the situation, but go ahead.
Okay. We'll go with number 1, find the home you want first. So people would say, don't do that because if you find that home, then you actually could be ending up having 2 homes.
Having to sell your other house.
Right, having to sell it, and you don't want to be under the gun to sell a house, do you?
Do you remember when we bought our dream home that we're in right now?
Yes. How could I forget?
30 years ago. Well, I found this house first before I sold our house, even knowing that I would need that money from that house to buy this house. So it was like this.
See, I had nothing to do with it.
Wanted that house so bad.
We had money down on another house, Had we sold our other house?
No.
Okay, and we had money
Like
down
a contingency.
on another house, and you just said, forget that house. I found another house. You walked into this house, walked into the front door, didn't even go through the house, didn't even consult your husband.
I'll take it.
And said, I'll take it.
Take it.
And what would you, as a realtor, advise people? Would you advise them
No,
to
I
do it
was
that
my
way?
worst realtor.
Right, right.
But I got the house I wanted. I'm not a mover. I move people.
But we did move a lot in our
when we
early
were
years.
younger. Yeah.
Many times.
So either way, what I'm trying to get to is this. A lot of times they say don't find the house you want until you sell your house and
Right.
then go look for a house.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's kind of the sure thing. Because, back in the day, which was just a couple of years ago, we used to have a lot of inventory. Right now, we don't have a lot of inventory.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So you could wait. You could sell it later because you're going to have a buyer because there's not that many people out there.
Okay.
For that have their houses for sale.
So there are always exceptions to
There's
the rule.
always exceptions to that rule. Okay, what's another one?
Number 2, your down payment must be 20%.
No. Nope.
Well, back in what, 08, 09, 10, it was 0%,
People were
right?
getting money back.
Right? Right.
So again, depends on the situation, your credit, things like that. But
Well,
3%.
The more you put down, the lower your mortgage is too, right?
Yes.
So
live beneath
if
your
you've
means.
got the money, maybe put it down, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay. I've had this cold for 3 weeks.
I know. I've missed you. He has to sleep upstairs when that happens.
But the good thing is I don't have to make the bed, and there are no pillows on the bed, okay? Okay, number 3, home buying myth. You don't need a home inspection. You would agree that that's a myth.
That is a myth.
Really?
You have to have
We talked about that.
I always say,
we did a
I'm
podcast
not selling
on
you a
that.
house unless you have a home inspection.
Why is that?
Because there could be hidden things. There could be things you don't even think of.
Right.
I mean, that's true. I can go and say, oh, this is the perfect house. And then the inspector could go by and find ding, 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 ding.
Who pays for it?
The buyer.
The buyer.
It's a buyer cost.
Right, because you don't want to be surprised at all.
So when they talk about home inspections, it's called an EMP, which is an equipment, mechanical, and plumbing inspection. Okay, and then you can get a structural, that's a separate inspection. And then you should have a termite. Just make sure you don't have any termites, infestations, stuff like that.
Past year, I've been your assistant because that's one of my jobs now. And I've been on many home inspections with you.
Yeah.
So, you
learn a lot.
You learn a lot.
A lot.
Right, right.
Yeah. It's not bad that Mark goes because he's not that handy.
Who says that? Okay. All right. So there are 3 myths, and not necessarily all of them are myth. There are exceptions to the rule there. Okay. You have you have listings. So what's your feature home for today?
Okay. So if you live somewhere besides Tulsa, Oklahoma, you might think that this is just an amazing deal because it is. So this is a villa behind gates, in a golf course community.
Right. Master plan community.
So it has 3 bedrooms and a very large game room up, and backs to like this open area, like walking trails and things like that. Okay. Right. How much would you pay for it in your state?
In California?
Oh, California, poor California.
Yeah, we want to give our condolences to thousands of people in California that lost their homes, including you have an extended family, relatives out there lost a home.
She lost a home.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's horrible.
So but here in Oklahoma, I mean, California would be worth probably a couple million at least. Right.
It's $419,900.
Right. It's got there's a clubhouse with a pool, a gym, tennis courts, pickleball courts,
and very nice golf course.
A golf course. It's out at Forest Ridge.
Yeah, so it's basically a 1-story plan with a big game room up, which is great because if your grandkids come over, I mean, I'm not profiling or anything, but I'm an empty nester now, so it would be a perfect house for us. Right. So it is a really nice house. Yeah. Really nice house and nice area. So if you're thinking of moving to Oklahoma, call me.
Contact Michelle there. Okay. So that's it was interesting today, but I'm busy right now. I have to go down and clean out the dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
true.
Are you going to help me? You'll
Yeah.
be right there, right?
I'll be right there.